Hi, I'm Lori. I'm the patient care coordinator here at Magaziner Center for Wellness. I've worked here for the past 3 years. I work with all the doctors. I basically see the patients after the doctors see them and go over what type of treatments and modalities that are ordered and what's involved with all that, and then I schedule them, and when I'm here for any questions they have or any concerns. Years ago, I started out in conventional medicine. I worked in urology for many years, gynecology, nephrology. I worked for a surgical center right down the road from here. And Dr. Magaziner was my physician. I came here, my mother actually discovered him. And I came here for bioidentical hormones, which was the best thing I ever did. The hormones, it makes an amazing difference. And with all the symptoms women go through with perimenopause and menopause. And a lot of the physicians, because I worked in gynecology, they used to use a lot of synthetic type drugs, which have a lot of side effects, where this pretty much has no side effects. And things have to be adjusted periodically, as needed. If women have breakthrough bleeding, get that out, or any other symptoms like hot flashes and things like that, the doctor can adjust it accordingly, and usually we can get it under control. So that's how I found him, and basically I worked for him about 12 years ago. Part-time when my boys were growing up. I had to leave, but I'm back. I came back here because I had sciatica problems, which were very, very severe. I went to an orthopedic doctor. They did epidurals. Nothing worked. For 2 years I suffered with it, and finally I just said, I'm going to go back and see if Dr. Magaziner or one of the other physicians who was here at the time could help me. And sure enough, few treatments. That was 3 years ago. I haven't had it back. And the pain was excruciating, electric shocks down the leg, and it was bad. And it's amazing what PRP can do. They asked me to come back, which was the best thing I ever did. I love it here. I love the philosophy of the office. I love working with Dr. Magaziner. I work with him probably the most. And he's an amazing man. He just knows so much. He's like so much knowledge, it's unbelievable. When I first started here, I'm like, I'm never going to learn this. And I worked in the medical field for years. But eventually he was very patient with me, and I learned his ways, and I learned all about this alternative medicine, which is amazing. There's just so many ways that can help people here. The biggest thing was recently working for Dr. Magaziner. I fell last summer. I was carrying laundry down the stairs and tripped over a sheet. Went flying across the room, and I tore my rotator cuff because I landed on my hand, which most people try to brace their falls. And he basically said, well, why don't we try some PRP, Lori? And the surgeon said to me, you're not going to fix this. No way, no how with PRP. He said to me, you're going to need surgery for this, because they did an MRI. So I was scheduled for surgery in February. Dr. Magaziner said, well, let's give it a shot. So he basically for 3 or 4 months treated me, and I didn't need the surgery. I was amazed. Wow. I could not believe that I didn't need surgery. I mean, it was unbelievable. So I'm a testimonial that PRP works. It was a great experience, and I tell all our patients, my experiences, because they love hearing it firsthand, from someone who's been through it. A lot of our infusions that we do are amazing. I usually don't have time to get back there, but if any patients can do them, it just keeps you so healthy and boosts your immune system, and just for overall health, if for no other reasons. But then we have a lot of patients who are very ill, and we see an amazing difference in a lot of people. It really makes a huge difference in their lives.